am going to jump over to looking at the sumac, and I have a little staghorn sumac here that I'm holding up, and probably most of you will recognize this plant. Roadside prolific, I wrote, because you will see them all over the roadsides. They like to grow in disturbed soils, and so they're actually one of those kind of like so-called pioneer species that will come up in the disturbed soils, and is part of that process of like when the soils are disturbed, that they're one of the species that will come up. I was curious because this is not the same exact species that's used in the regions from my ancestry in the Middle East, but it does have medicinal uses here. It's used, I mean, it's high in antioxidants. You can make a tea, like a lemonade out of it, where you even just put it in like in the summer in water, and you can make like a sun tea, which is delicious. It's like a tart lemonade type flavor. You can harvest them whenever, but it's better to harvest them in the summer. And I will tell you, I harvested these a little late, and there's some bugs that will live in the middle, and there's they eat a little bit in the middle. So I only took off when I used the outside layer. I just want to give a little note about like working with the plants and relationship. Like I always try to make some kind of offering, whether that's a song or a physical offering or something when I go, and to just be with the plant and ask, even for the ones that aren't endangered or are really prolific like this, to just really like cultivate that relationship. And that's something we work on a lot in the Wildwood Path, which is the program where we all met. And so, yeah, I will just say also, if you're interested in collecting the sumac, I'm just going to give my DIY tip, because what you want to eat is it's like the fuzzy bit on the outside. And when you kind of mix it with the salt and the spices, it gets less fuzzy if you're like worried about that texture. But the seeds are not that delicious. They're very hard. So what I did was like I took off the outside layer of the berries, the little drupes, and I pulsed it in my Cuisinart, my food processor, a couple of times. So then the seeds came separate from the fuzzy bits, and I strained it through like a sieve. And then I'm able to use that to put in my spice blend. Okay, you can go on.